Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to the heart of many men who've crossed the 60-year milestone.
We're talking about peace, that elusive state of calm and contentment that we all yearn for, especially as we enter our golden years.
But here's the thing. Sometimes, the very habits we've carried with us for decades are the ones standing between us and the peaceful life we desire.
So, we're going to explore 5 habits that you might want to consider leaving behind. These aren't just any habits. They're the sneaky ones.
The ones that have probably been with you for so long that you barely notice them anymore. Now, before we dive in, remember, change isn't about judgment. It's about growth. It's about making room for new experiences and a fresher outlook on life. So, let's approach this topic with an open mind and a willingness to reflect on our own behaviors.
Are you ready? Let's begin our journey towards a more peaceful life by identifying these 5 habits that might be holding you back. Habit 1, holding on to regrets. Our first habit to leave behind is one that many of us struggle with, holding on to regrets.
It's natural to look back on our lives and wonder about the roads not taken, the opportunities missed, or the mistakes made. But when these thoughts become a constant companion, they rob us of our peace and prevent us from fully enjoying the present. Think about it. How often do you find yourself saying,
"If only I had," or "I should have"?
These phrases are the calling cards of regret. They anchor us to the past, weighing us down and preventing us from moving forward. But here's the truth. The past is unchangeable. No amount of worrying or wishing can alter what has already happened. The energy we spend dwelling on regrets is energy we're not investing in our present or our future. So, how do we let go of this habit? It starts with acceptance. Accept that you, like every other human being on this planet, have made mistakes. You've made decisions that, in hindsight, might not have been the best. But remember, you made those decisions with the knowledge and circumstances you had at the time. Next, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend. Would you constantly remind a friend of their past mistakes? Of course not. Extend that same courtesy to yourself. Finally, try to reframe your regrets as lessons. Every misstep, every wrong decision has taught you something valuable. Maybe it's resilience, maybe it's humility, or maybe it's a clearer understanding of what you truly want in life. Appreciate these lessons. They've played a part in shaping who you are today. Remember, letting go of regrets doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means making peace with it. It means acknowledging that while you can't change what's behind you, you have full control over what's ahead. By releasing the habit of dwelling on regrets, you're freeing up mental and emotional space for new experiences, new joys, and new peace. Habit 2, comparing yourself to others. The second habit we need to address is the tendency to compare ourselves to others. In this age of social media and constant connectivity, it's easier than ever to fall into the comparison trap. We see carefully curated snapshots of other people's lives and achievements, and suddenly, our own life seems lacking. But here's the thing. Comparisons are rarely fair or accurate. They're often based on incomplete information and can lead to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and discontent, all enemies of a peaceful life. Think about it. How often have you scrolled through social media, seeing posts about exotic vacations, successful careers, or picture-perfect family, and felt a twinge of envy? Or perhaps you've looked at your neighbors or friends and thought, they have it all together. Why can't I be more like them? The truth is, everyone is fighting their own battles, facing their own challenges, and walking their own unique path.
The grass may look greener on the other side, but remember, it still needs to be mowed.
So how do we break free from this habit? First, recognize that your journey is uniquely yours. Your experiences, your struggles, your triumphs, they've all contributed to making you who you are. Instead of comparing your life to others, try comparing yourself to who you were yesterday, last month, or last year. Focus on your personal growth and progress. Next, practice gratitude. When you find yourself slipping into comparison mode, pause and think about 3 things in your life that you're grateful for. It could be your health, a loving relationship, a hobby you enjoy, or even something as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning. Gratitude has a way of shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. Also, remember that at your age, you've accumulated a wealth of experiences and wisdom that younger generations are still working towards. Your value doesn't lie in having the latest gadget or the most Instagram-worthy lifestyle. It lies in the depth of your character, the richness of your experiences, and the warmth of your relationships. Lastly, if social media is a significant source of comparison for you, consider limiting your exposure. Unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate, and instead, seek out content that inspires and uplifts you. By leaving behind the habit of constant comparison, you're choosing to appreciate your own unique journey. You're choosing peace over envy, contentment over dissatisfaction. And that's a powerful step towards a more peaceful life. Habit 3, resisting change. Our third habit to leave behind is one that often becomes more pronounced as we age. Resisting change. It's human nature to seek comfort in the familiar, to want things to stay the same. But life is a constant flow of change, and our resistance to it can be a significant source of stress and discontent. Think about it. How often have you found yourself saying, "That's not how we used to do it," or "Things were better in my day"? While it's natural to feel nostalgic about the past, clinging too tightly to the way things were can prevent us from embracing the possibilities of the present and future. Change is inevitable. Technology evolves, society shifts, and even our own bodies and minds transform as we age. Resisting these changes doesn't stop them from happening. It only increases our frustration and anxiety. So how do we cultivate a more open attitude towards change? First, it's important to recognize that change, while sometimes uncomfortable, often brings new opportunities and experiences. Instead of immediately reacting with resistance when faced with something new, try to approach it with curiosity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How might this enrich my life? Next, start small. If you're not used to embracing change, don't expect to become a change enthusiast overnight. Begin with minor changes in your daily routine. Try a new food, take a different route on your daily walk, or learn to use a new app on your smartphone. These small steps can help build your change muscles and make bigger changes feel less daunting. Remember, embracing change doesn't mean you have to love every new development or abandon everything familiar. It's about finding a balance between honoring the past and being open to the future. It's about being flexible and adaptable, qualities that can significantly contribute to a peaceful life. Moreover, by being open to change, you're setting a powerful example for younger generations. You're showing that learning and growth don't stop at a certain age, that it's possible to stay curious and engaged with the world around you, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake. Lastly, try to reframe how you view change. Instead of seeing it as a disruption to your comfort, see it as an adventure. Each change is an opportunity to experience something new, to challenge yourself, and to grow. By adopting this mindset, you might find yourself looking forward to changes rather than dreading them. Letting go of resistance to change doesn't mean you have to embrace every new trend or technology. It simply means approaching life with an open mind and a willingness to adapt. And in doing so, you're likely to find more peace, more opportunities for growth, and more joy in your daily life. Habit 4, neglecting your health. The fourth habit we need to address is one that many men, especially as they age, fall into: neglecting their health. It's easy to take our health for granted, especially if we've been relatively healthy for most of our lives. But as we enter our 60s and beyond, paying attention to our physical and mental well-being becomes increasingly important. Think about it. How often have you ignored that nagging pain, skipped a doctor's appointment, or brushed off concerns from loved ones about your health? Maybe you've thought, it's just part of getting older, or I don't want to bother anyone. But here's the truth. Neglecting your health doesn't just affect you. It affects everyone who cares about you.
Maintaining good health isn't just about living longer. It's about living better. It's about having the energy and vitality to enjoy your retirement years, to play with your grandchildren, to pursue new hobbies, and to fully engage with life. So, how do we break the habit of neglecting our health? First, it's crucial to schedule regular checkups with your doctor. Don't wait for something to go wrong before you seek medical attention. Preventive care can catch potential issues early, often making them easier to treat or manage. Next, pay attention to your diet. As we age, our nutritional needs change. Consult with a nutritionist or your doctor about a diet that's appropriate for your age and health conditions. Remember, food is fuel for your body. The right diet can boost your energy, improve your mood, and help manage various health conditions. Exercise is another critical component of health that's often neglected. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Even moderate activities like daily walks, swimming, or gentle yoga can have significant benefits for your physical and mental health. Regular exercise can improve balance, reducing the risk of falls, boost mood, help manage weight, and even improve cognitive function. Don't forget about your mental health. Many men of your generation were taught to tough it out when it comes to emotional struggles. But mental health is just as important as physical health. If you're feeling persistently sad, anxious, or just off, don't hesitate to talk to a mental health professional. There's no shame in seeking help. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Also, make sure you're getting enough sleep. As we age, sleep patterns often change, but good sleep remains crucial for overall health. If you're having trouble sleeping, talk to your doctor about strategies to improve your sleep quality. Lastly, stay socially active. Social connections are vital for mental health and cognitive function. Join a club, volunteer, or simply make an effort to regularly connect with friends and family. Social engagement can provide a sense of purpose and belonging, which contributes significantly to overall well-being. Remember, taking care of your health isn't selfish. It's necessary. By prioritizing your health, you're ensuring that you can continue to be there for your loved ones and enjoy life to its fullest. You're investing in your ability to live independently and engage fully with the world around you. Letting go of the habit of neglecting your health might require some effort and lifestyle changes. But the payoff, in terms of increased energy, better mood, and overall quality of life, is well worth it. Your health is your most valuable asset. Treat it with the care and attention it deserves. Habit 5. Holding on to grudges. The fifth and final habit we need to address is one that can be particularly challenging to let go of. Holding on to grudges. As we age, we accumulate a lifetime of experiences, both positive and negative. And sometimes, the hurt, anger, or resentment from past conflicts can linger, affecting our peace of mind and our relationships. Think about it. Is there someone in your life you haven't forgiven? Maybe a family member who wronged you years ago, a former colleague who betrayed your trust, or even a stranger who treated you unfairly. Holding on to these grudges might feel justified, but in reality, it's like carrying a heavy burden that weighs you down emotionally and spiritually. The truth is, holding a grudge hurts you more than it hurts the person you're angry with. It's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. Grudges can lead to bitterness, isolate us from others, and even have negative effects on our physical health. So, how do we break free from this habit? First, it's important to acknowledge that forgiveness is not about condoning the actions that hurt you. It's not about forgetting what happened or pretending it didn't hurt. Forgiveness is about choosing to release the negative emotions associated with the event for your own peace of mind. Start by reflecting on the grudges you're holding. Try to understand the situation from all angles. Often, people who hurt us are dealing with their own pain or limitations. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but understanding it can make forgiveness easier. Next, consider the cost of holding on to this grudge. How is it affecting your happiness, your relationships, your peace of mind? Is it worth the emotional energy you're investing in it? Practice empathy. We've all made mistakes and hurt others, even if unintentionally. Recognizing our own fallibility can make it easier to extend understanding to others. If possible, consider communicating with the person you're holding a grudge against. Sometimes, an honest conversation can clear misunderstandings and pave the way for healing. However, if direct communication isn't possible or safe, you can still practice forgiveness in your heart. Remember, forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. It might take time, and that's okay. Be patient with yourself as you work through these emotions. Also, forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation. You can forgive someone without wanting them back in your life. Forgiveness is about your inner peace, not about re-establishing a relationship if doing so would be unhealthy or unsafe. Consider writing a letter, even if you never send it, expressing your feelings about the situation and your decision to forgive. This can be a powerful tool for processing emotions and releasing grudges. Lastly, focus on cultivating gratitude and positivity in your life. The more you focus on the good things and the people who bring you joy, the less room there is for grudges and negativity. Letting go of grudges can be one of the most liberating things you do for yourself. It frees up emotional energy, allows you to form deeper connections with others, and contributes significantly to inner peace. It's about choosing freedom over resentment, peace over conflict. As we come to the end of our journey through these 5 habits, let's take a moment to reflect. We've talked about letting go of regrets, stopping the comparison game, embracing change, prioritizing our health, and releasing grudges. These aren't easy habits to break. They've likely been with us for years, maybe even decades. But remember, it's never too late to make a change. Leaving these habits behind isn't about erasing your past or denying your experiences. It's about making a conscious choice to live your present and future with more peace, more joy, and more fulfillment. It's about creating space in your life for new experiences, deeper relationships, and a greater sense of contentment. Change takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself. You might slip back into old habits occasionally, and that's okay. What matters is that you're aware and you're trying. Each small step you take towards letting go of these habits is a step towards a more peaceful life. Remember, peace isn't just the absence of conflict. It's a state of inner calm, of acceptance, of being present in your life as it is now. By working on these habits, you're not just avoiding negative behaviors, you're actively cultivating a more positive, peaceful existence. As men over 60, you have a lifetime of experiences to draw from. You've weathered storms, celebrated victories, and learned countless lessons. Now is the time to use that wisdom to create the peaceful life you deserve. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the potential of each new day. So, I encourage you to reflect on these habits in your own life. Which ones resonate with you? Which ones do you struggle with the most? Consider sharing your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights might just help someone else on their journey to a more peaceful life. Remember, it's never too late to change, to grow, to find peace. You have the power to shape your life, regardless of your age. Here's to leaving behind what no longer serves us and embracing a future filled with peace, joy, and fulfillment. Thank you for joining me on this exploration. Until next time, take care, be kind to yourself, and keep striving for that peaceful life you deserve.